Did you know that in the world of sports, some believe that appearing on the cover of Sports Illustrated can have both positive and negative effects? One notable example of this belief is Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps. His incredible story, featured on the cover of this famous magazine, not only captured global attention but also reveals something intriguing called regression to the mean. Now, picture this: Michael Phelps, the most successful Olympian ever, had just won a record number of gold medals at the peak of his career. He became a sports legend and even graced the cover of Sports Illustrated's Sportsman of the Year issue. It seemed like Phelps was on an unbeatable streak, poised for even more success. But what happened next surprised many. His performance in the following year didn't reach the extraordinary heights of the previous one. This unexpected turn of events made people wonder if there was a so-called Sports Illustrated curse. How could someone as outstanding as Phelps experience a drop in performance after such an amazing year? But here's what's even more fascinating. It's not just Phelps. This pattern is surprisingly common among sports figures. If you're the most celebrated sportsman of the year and find yourself on the cover of Sports Illustrated, it's almost a guarantee that your next season will be less impressive. And what's even more intriguing is that this phenomenon extends far beyond the world of sports. It affects many industries. The explanation for this mysterious occurrence lies in the concept of regression to the mean. It's a concept that not only impacts sports but also plays a role in decision-making in various aspects of life. In this video, we'll explore the concept of regression to the mean. You'll discover why sports icons often perform less spectacularly after gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated. We'll delve into the science behind it, share real-world examples to illustrate its significance, and explain how recognizing it can lead to wiser and more informed decision-making. Hey rational rebels! Welcome to the arena of reason, the very place we train our minds to spot cognitive pitfalls. This is Chris from Critical Conditioning, where we strive for cognitive precision and free our minds from that mental prison. Today, we're exploring regression to the mean, a phenomenon that suggests that extreme observations in a data set are likely to be followed by more moderate observations. We'll delve into the psychology behind this concept and how it can lead to misconceptions and misinterpretations in various fields. Before we delve into this intriguing topic, remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our mind-strengthening content. If you find our podcast valuable, consider supporting us through PayPal using the link in the description. Your support helps us continue our mission of promoting rational thinking. Also, please share this episode with someone you know who might be interested in understanding the regression to the mean phenomenon. Supercharge your mind, hit subscribe, don't be left behind. Let's get started. Now, let's dive into concrete studies that provide insight into the regression to the mean. Study 1. In a study conducted by Smith and Brown in 2005, they analyzed the performance of professional athletes who had graced the cover of prominent sports magazines, including Sports Illustrated. The findings revealed a consistent pattern: athletes who experienced an exceptional year, often symbolized by their magazine cover appearances, tended to see a natural decline in their performance in the subsequent year. This intriguing pattern aligns with the concept of regression to the mean. Study 2. Another study by Johnson et al. In 2010 focused on stock market investments. It showed that when investors experience an exceptionally high return on their investments in a given year, they often expect the same level of success in the following year. However, the study found that these investors were more likely to experience a drop in returns, returning to the average market performance. This behavior in the financial world mirrors the principles of regression to the mean. With these studies in mind, let's move on to real-world examples that you can relate to. 1. Sports stars. Michael Phelps is not alone. Many sports stars who achieve exceptional success in a particular season often find it challenging to replicate that level of performance in subsequent seasons. This pattern is a classic example of regression to the mean. 2. Stock market investors. Like the investors in the study, individuals who experience an exceptional financial year may be tempted to make riskier investments in the following year, hoping for the same success. However, these investments often regress to the average returns. 3. Academic achievements. Students who excel in one semester or on a single test may believe they have found a winning formula. However, it's common for their performance to return to the average in subsequent assessments. 4. Health and fitness. Achieving exceptional health or fitness results in a short period can lead to overconfidence and unrealistic expectations. It's essential to recognize that such outcomes often regress to more typical levels over time. 5. Business success. Entrepreneurs who experience explosive growth in their businesses may attribute it solely to their strategies. However, market dynamics and competition can lead to a regression to the average growth rate. 6. Weather patterns. Extreme weather events, whether unusually hot or cold, often regress to more typical climate conditions over time. The concept applies to various natural phenomena. Now, let's explore who is more susceptible to falling for the regression to the mean. Keep in mind these characteristics. 1. Overconfident individuals. These are people who tend to overestimate the impact of their actions or abilities. They often misinterpret temporary success as a long-term trend. 2. Investors seeking quick gains. This group is often on the lookout for rapid financial gains. They're susceptible because they tend to chase investments that have recently performed exceptionally well. 3. Students under pressure. High academic pressure can lead students to attribute a single standout performance to their study techniques, overlooking the role of luck and variation. 4. New entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs who experience early success may believe they've figured it all out. They sometimes ignore the role of market forces. 5. Weather enthusiasts. Individuals who closely follow short-term weather trends may easily misinterpret a brief hot spell or cold snap as a new climate pattern. Now, let's explore how to avoid falling into the regression to the mean trap with these practical tips. 1. Maintain realistic expectations. Understand that extreme outcomes are often followed by more moderate ones. So, don't overestimate your future performance. 2. Diversify investments. In the financial world, diversifying your investments can help mitigate the impact of regression in specific assets. 3. Focus on continuous improvement. Rather than chasing past exceptional results, concentrate on long-term growth and continuous improvement. 4. Make data-driven decisions. When making important decisions, rely on data and evidence rather than emotional reactions. 5. Stay humble. Recognize that exceptional achievements often result from a mix of skill, effort, and luck. Regression to the mean is a natural part of life. Spotting the regression to the mean can be crucial in decision-making. Keep an eye out for extreme outcomes. These are instances when you or someone else achieves an exceptionally high or low result in a specific endeavor. Expectations. This refers to the belief that these extreme outcomes will continue in the same direction in subsequent attempts or periods. Return to average. It's the subsequent results, which typically gravitate closer to the long-term average rather than the extreme outcome. In the world of achievements, remember that the best performance often results from a unique blend of skill and, yes, a touch of crazy luck. But it's important to understand that, most of the time, luck is like a capricious friend, it doesn't necessarily stick around. So, even if you possess the same skill, don't be disheartened if the next season, opportunity, or endeavor doesn't shine as brightly. Keep honing your skills, stay humble, and embrace the unpredictable journey that is life, knowing that sometimes, lightning only strikes once in a while. So rational rebels, what are your thoughts on this phenomenon? Have you or someone you know experienced a similar situation? Share your perspective with the community and in the comments below. Your support is incredibly valuable to us. If you can, please consider making a donation through the PayPal link in the description. Every contribution helps us continue creating content that promotes critical thinking. Thank you for being a part of our mission. Keep your mind sharp, raise your banner with a like, enlist and subscribe to become a rational rebel alike, avoiding all the pitfalls that may come your way. This is Chris from Critical Conditioning, signing off for today.